Well, martial law can include things like restricting public demonstrations, public gatherings, restricting media freedom, internet security. In this case, we're told it will definitely involve partially mobilizing Ukraine's air defenses, strengthening anti-terrorism laws. But President Poroshenko says he doesn't want this to interfere with the election campaign. There had been some concerns or criticism that perhaps this martial law was being introduced as a means of interfering with the presidential election because President Poroshenko appears to be behind in the polls. But as of Monday, he reduced his suggestion, his proposed period of martial law, from 60 days down to 30 days.
Not to give it even one day where it can impede the start of the election campaign. Not to give any reasons for dirty political speculations or other innuendos of all those who care about the party or political interests more than national and Ukrainian interests.
Now, there have been some rallies and protests in Ukraine, first of all outside the Russian embassy in Kiev, where people were leaving paper boats in protest at Russia's actions in the Black Sea, also piling up tires and throwing flares towards the embassy. And then there were nationalist rallies throughout Monday outside the consulate, the Russian consulate in Kharkiv, another area of Ukraine. Russia's position, though, is that it was Ukraine's provocation which started this.
This was definitely a provocation. All that needs to be said was already said by the Russian border service. Key principles of the international law were violated. Not only the maritime legislation, but general international law.
But it appears to be Ukraine which has the backing of many Western powers. The UK describing Russia's contempt for international law. Germany calling this unacceptable. The European Council President Donald Tusk condemned Russia's actions in the Black Sea. Lucy Taylor, CGTN, Moscow.